Right, let's have a little fun. Whether you're a seasoned sports fanatic or simply want to elevate the enjoyment of the game, diving into the intriguing universe of betting and odds can infuse a whole lot more thrill into your cherished sporting events. It just takes it to another level. So today we welcome back one of our favorites, Hilton Hassan, Director of World Sports Betting, as well as Tulasizwe Mswele from their Marketing and Activations Department. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here.
Good to be
It's
back.
crazy times. We absolutely love it when the whole world is gripped in sports. But we see trends developing. A lot of our trends were losing trends because it was just a crazy weekend. What are some of the key insights that have jumped off the page for you, Hilton? What's got you guys and your number crunchers working overtime?
How big was that result on Friday, right?
Massive.
You know, everybody who thought that New Zealand friendly was a blip, well, they all found out properly on Friday.
Exactly.
That was a huge result for us.
It's massive because that's when people's lives change.
Absolutely, yeah. Everybody thought that New Zealand were going to come back and beat France, and that's not what happened. So now they're under big pressure.
Is this exciting for you? Because you want people to feel confident when they're going into these sorts of betting pools and getting into something as rich as this, but it also just raises the stakes.
Absolutely. You know, we said last week in the show that we also thought Fiji were going to give Wales a run. And can you believe 80 minutes, one bounce of the ball, and that basically cost them the game?
Completely, and I think a lot of the Wales supporters were even supporting Fiji by the end of it because it was just so titanic. It begs the questions about Australia, Fiji, all these exciting things happen. We absolutely love it. You guys have been able to stay innovative in a space that almost seems AI-driven. It's so innovative. Things are changing all the time. How have you guys been able to stay ahead of the field? Excuse the pun.
Okay, so World Sports Betting is always looking for new ways to stay up to date with the new trends and also with the competition. And we also make it a point that we deliver the best service to our clients.
Because it matters.
Yes,
it really does. Whether you're winning or you're losing, you know, when someone's holding your hand through that process, it becomes equally important. I love it. There are going to be some major activations, and I love the fact that you've opened this world up, not just to people who are already dyed in the wool, kind of, you know, green and gold blood sporting bettors, but there are so many different ways that you can access these life-changing opportunities. What's new? What's coming? What's got you excited?
Okay, so firstly, I'd like to mention that we do have a lovely bunch of ladies who are on activations. They are currently working on all our branches of the Western Cape. But now that summer is slowly approaching, so they will be doing more off-site activations. Brilliant. They will be in areas like the taxi rank and the shopping malls. So they will come out in numbers to do sign-ups and also assist customers who are already existing clients with World Sports Betting.
Yeah, we know on our show, if you're an existing client, that makes a very big difference. The amount of money we have seen leave the studio and our beautiful wheel over the last couple of weeks has gotten a lot more people interested in this weekend. Break it down for us. What's on? What's happening? What are the odds that have got you most excited?
It seems like a bit of a nothing week this week when you think about who's playing who. I mean, New Zealand, Namibia, you know, sort of Wales, Portugal, SA, Romania. But there's still money to be made.
There's nuances in those bets.
If you enjoy those big points, I mean, I'd be disappointed if we didn't score at least 70 against Romania.
Ooh, and we kind of need that because at some point we're going to need that absolute points difference. When you approach a weekend like this, what would your personal advice be when making a bet? Do we bet with our heart? Do we bet with our head? A little bit of both, because last weekend kind of felt more heart than head, to be honest.
Have you ever tried to convince a Springbok to bet with his heart?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. They've named 4 scrum halves. You know, 1 scrum half on the wing, 2 scrum halves, 1 fly half. It doesn't matter.
Got a fullback at fly half who can play at centre.
They could have put Malcolm Marx at centre and the guys would back him.
Yeah,
that's just how it is.
I know there's a bit of an injury scare around Malcolm Marx, which in itself
undisclosed.
Yeah, exactly, which might, and is that just Rusty spicing things up even more? We don't know. What's the best way to plug in and mainline sport in this way?
I think the best way is to just connect using social media, because social media is one of the platforms whereby you can connect with the public and your clients and everything. So social media is the best way, I think.
do it, and you also then connect to the community. And I think for me, the banter on the sidelines of these betting pools is often the absolute best. Any tips for anyone wanting to get on the platform? What is the best way to approach this world? Because we know we've got the safety there.
Yeah.
And I think that's a massive thing, and we want to do this responsibly. But once you take that first step, there is a new world awaiting you when it comes to appreciating and enjoying sport. You get to literally put your money where your mouth is, which is what sport is all about. What advice would you have for people wanting to really get the most out of you guys?
I think just look around the website. You know, don't just jump in and then go.
Don't go for the headlines.
Yeah, have a look and see. You know, just sort of look around how the site goes. Like I said to you last week, we've got the 24/7 call center. We've got the social media. We've got a big team. Ask them any question, and they'll guide you through the process.
They can't tell you who's going to win, though. That's the thing. They can give you clues based on information that we all share, but they cannot give you the correct answer. I've loved it. My world has changed, and it's not just around this big sporting event or the next big sporting event. It's about the ecosystem around that, and I'm also seeing what you guys are doing to support the local sports stars, the infrastructure around that, the development of the game, and of course, you are bringing the fans' experience to life. So thank you so much to you and the rest of your amazing team. And you guys, you know the drill. Don't go anywhere. Please do not move a muscle, because we are going to be back with this week's lucky wheel spinner and winner, and it could be you.
With over 5,000 markets to bet on, no one brings this World Cup closer to home than World Sports Betting. Bet on every live match, plus put your skills to the test and claim your share of over 10 million rand with our free-to-play predictor. Get your first deposit matched up to a massive 15,000 rand. Visit WSB.co.za and get in the game. World Sports Betting. Rugby at its best.